Hello, my name is Justin Larshite, and this is week 9 discussion intro to Iowa psychology. Any information from the weekly readings? For the reading of Science of Training and Development in Organizations, understanding the design, delivery, and implementation are absolutely imperative when choosing or creating a training program. Um, that's really informative, that those are all very key aspects of having an effective training program, and actually has the uh, article suggested that there are certain steps that you can take in each one of those areas of design, delivery, and implementation that can help you develop a training program, which was really cool and informative. I really like that. The validity and reliability of a training program are crucial for effectiveness. The accuracy and the consistency of those training programs. Is it accurate to what you're trying to show your employees how to do? Is it consistent? Does it apply to the standards that you have for the process or the product? Things like that are all very important to understand when thinking about training programs. The next one, organizational theory and structural perspectives on management. That one was a little bit more interesting because I guess I never realized how much structural or social structure and social relations have an impact on the performance and satisfaction of your employees within an organization. I never really put a whole lot of emphasis on that. How an organization is structured can have an effect on performance, satisfaction, and turnover. How the analysis of social structure needs to be a point of emphasis for study, because solely focusing on the individual only allows for a very narrow view of organizational processes and development. That social structure and social relations have a direct impact for how people perceive their environment, as well as how successfully they perform in it. Like I said, or as the article said, a lot of the study and research has been done on the individual and not on the social structure and social relationships within a organization. Switching that emphasis and that viewpoint, I think, can really um, enable for a broader view on how your processes and systems are uh, intertwining with your employees, and how those two factors of your organization are having an effect on overall performance. So that was really enlightening. I really liked that. The TED Talk was awesome. I really like that, how organizational transformation, can be a point of invigoration and excitement instead of dread and horror. The five strategic imperatives that he spoke about to help organizational transformation is: inspire through purpose, go all in, enable the capabilities, instill culture of continuous learning, and involving inclusive leadership. I really like that. I'm learning about inclusive leadership in my leadership course, and how inclusive leadership really has a employee emphasis, and how when you have more inclusive practices and you involve people from different backgrounds and cultures, and you value their viewpoint, and you collaborate, and you can help each other grow, instead of admonishing each other or thinking that you're the smartest person in the room and always having that viewpoint, so therefore you don't collaborate, and you don't help others. That was really cool. I really liked that. Inclusive and authentic and servant leadership, all of those really resonate with me, because those are all kind of what they talk about: to serve your employees, because then it all kind of comes around full circle. And if you serve your employees, then your employees will want to serve your customers, and then you have a better business, better organization, better systems, better people. So that was all really interesting. I liked all of that. The second question: what are some ways you have faced needless bureaucracy at work? Oh my gosh. As I've talked about, I own my own company. It's a remodeling company. Um, what I could apply or the situations that I see in my company and how it has a relevance to that question is the bureaucracy of estimates and bids. I find that process to be so invalid and inaccurate, and just not um, scientifically evolved. I just it's such a um, it's such a broad spectrum of evaluation, and when people ask for an estimate or a bid, it's very bureaucratic. It's like a guaranteed thing that people would expect for a job, which I completely understand. But as I've gone through my experience of the last 10 plus years, and going through my schooling and things like that, and just talking about transformation in organizations, that a possible transformation of the structure of estimating and bidding could definitely use an overhaul. And I think by implementing an overhaul as everything has been saying, will invigorate me to want to do more bids and want to do more estimates, to therefore get more work. That's very enlightening to me. I kind of just had a little epiphany talking about that just now. Um, but yeah, and then what are some suggestions of how you could improve it? Uh, that's a really good question. I'd have to do some analysis. Um, Maybe more of an integration of collaboration between client and contractor. There's already a collaboration where obviously the client needs to tell me what exactly they want, but then when it comes time to do the estimate or the bid, it's very black and white. There's no gray areas. There's no room for growth or development. And then there comes issues where the client comes in later on and would like more work done. That if there was more of a collaborative state or a collaborative technique done in the beginning when that estimate and that bidding was being done, then later on the need to come in and ask for more work to be done, or another idea sprang in their head, which happens throughout jobs. Jobs change. However, if those processes and systems are implemented in the first place, then that might save time and aggravation later on from stopping in the middle of the job and having to make um, different altercations alterations to the project and to the plan. So yeah, I think that's really really important, and that's it. Thank you.